Here's how to set up Apple Pay Later. Now, if you found that basically it's helpful to pay for things later, you can always sign up and use the Apple Pay Later, basically where you can buy something now and pay for it in equal installments. This is a new feature that's just coming out through Apple Pay. I'm going to show you how to get it, the caveats to that, what's required, all of that stuff. So first things, I'm going to just go into the website. It says how to set up Apple Pay Later. The very top, it's important to note, it says Apple Pay Later is currently only available to customers invited to access a pre-release version. So this isn't publicly released to everybody. Not everybody with an iPhone can have Apple Pay Later. You have to be invited at this point. It's not just public. So you might go through all these steps and just might not be available. You might need to just wait until it's available for you. But you can see if you scroll down, the key thing on here is if you go to pay for something, say you're at a coffee shop, at a restaurant, buying a new TV, whatever it may be, it will give you the option to either pay the full amount upfront today or to pay over the next 30 days or however long. So you can always pay in installments. The nice thing about it is if you scroll down, it says it is interest-free. So you can see Apple Pay Later lets you split purchases into 4 equal payments over 6 weeks, so a month and a half, with no interest or fees. Basically what they do is Apple will pay the merchant themselves, and then they'll basically run that credit on you, and you'll basically pay in interest or in installments over those 6 weeks. So keep in mind here, there are some requirements. It needs to be between $50 and $1,000. So you can't buy a new car on these payments. And basically, if you're buying a cup of coffee, you can't do that as well. So it has to be between $50 and $1,000. If you scroll down, you need to be 18 years or older. You need to be a US citizen. You have to have Apple Pay set up with a debit card. You have to have 2-factor authentication, and you might need your driver's license. So once you go through all of those steps, let's hop into the Apple Wallet here, which is basically what you'll use to set up that Apple Pay Later. The first thing that you need is you need a debit card to be able to basically charge all of those equal installments to. So we'll tap the plus at the top right here, and then tap on debit or credit card, and then just hit continue and add a debit card, not a credit card, add a debit card to your Apple Wallet. That will allow Apple to basically use that card to take out money in equal installments as you pay that over time. After you've done that, all you have to do once you've added that card is if you go back and you're in your wallet, maybe you're by checking out or something like that, and you double click it and it does the Face ID and you're right next to a reader, it will give you the ability to either buy now or to pay later. So when you purchase that item that you want to pay later, it'll just have a pay later button. It'll look sort of like, where was it? This thing, it'll say basically just, due next 30 days. You can always pay later. There'll be a pay later button. You just tap that and it will give you the ability to automatically enroll in it and pay for it over time, which is nice because there's no interest associated with it. Hope this helps. If you have any questions on that, leave them in the comments down below and I'll catch you on the next one.